Okay, so this is really weird for me because I can't see myself. I'm using my Nikon camera. I know that the sound is shit. It should be easier to raise it up, but then you're gonna hear all of the, you know, the interior noise, the white haze of the acoustics of this room, and you know, whatever happens to be going on outside. And also, I have not put on any lip balm, and I have to do that. I have no lip balm. I have no lip balm. What have I been doing with my life? It's just too much to get into. But not getting any lip balm is just kind of shameless. There's no excuse for it. But so, I'm going to do a quick get ready with me look that I had started rocking to work last week. And for me, what that means is just something that I don't have to think about. Like I'm just like, this is my go-to. I don't have to think about what I'm going to do with my eyes. Eyes is usually the biggest thing for me. Like, I usually know once I pick a foundation what to do next, but the eyes is really the main thing. And this is kind of just a very simple, like casual, but you know, with some glitter in it, because I like glitter. I like glitter every day, but not like too much, like toned down. So I'm actually going to, I didn't do a review of the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I have it. I thought it was so-so when I first tried it, but I've tried it since, and it's been amazing. Now, I don't know if it's the foundation or my skincare routine, which I'll get into later, that's been making my skin just look a lot better. But I wore this like a day ago, I think, and it was freaking flawless. So I am using the Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. It's one of my favorite brushes. I think this has got to be either my second or third. This is a great brush, really affordable, very dense bristles. Love it. So I'm actually also experimenting with not wearing too much makeup, like not putting on a second layer of foundation. So I'm just gonna do like 2 pumps on my hand and try to use that to put all over my face. And my color is dark 175. 2 pumps of this. And let's see if I can just do that on my entire face. And I've already done my brows. And I have on Murad SPF 50. It's the one with vitamin C in it. It smells really good. And some Baby Skin by Maybelline, because I don't care. For me, I've used all kinds of primers, all kinds, and they've been good. Some of them have been great. But Maybelline Baby Skin, even though it's got some stuff in it that's not great for your skin, it just does the trick for me. It just really does. And it's affordable. And it's just, I just like, let me just go back to what works for me. Okay. So, and I'm using ABH's Brow Wiz. I use that on my brows. Well, I live in NYC, and a few weeks ago there was a pipe that burst on 23rd Street. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, nobody got killed. And I just felt like such a horrible person, because after I learned that everybody was safe, the first thing that came to my mind was, I have to do my own brows, because I was overdue to get my brows done, and my brow lady is in Chelsea on 23rd Street. So I was pissed. I was just like, damn, no. But I think I've done okay. I just always feel bad when I try to do my own brows instead of going to my brow lady. Like, I feel as if I betrayed her. I know I can't be the only one who feels that way. So right now, I'm tempted to put on another layer of this foundation. I really want to fight it, because when I have, it's just come out looking so great and like natural. And again, like it saves time. I just think, yeah, I'm not gonna put on anymore. That's it. Now I'm just gonna go in with concealer. I mean, this is so much more faster for me. And the concealer I'm using is Born This Way by Too Faced, the Mult-Use Sculpting Concealer, which I really love. The coverage on this is just amazing. It's really, really a superior concealer. I'm gonna put some on my lids, and that's it. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and just do this. I am feeling a little bit of burning here because for some reason recently this eye's been really sensitive. Might not have been the best idea for me to put the concealer on, but it's on now, so let's just blend it on out. Something has been like breaking me out and I don't know what it is. It's kind of ridiculous for me to say that in the same time being like, my skin just looks so much better lately. But like I said, like my skin routine, which I'll make another video about later, I've been using something that I feel has really been making a difference, but I might be using something else that's also making my skin sensitive, so, you know, look at that. I mean, I'm just so glad that I didn't put on an extra layer of foundation, because I think that that extra layer for me is what starts to look like too cakey. And it's just not necessary. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I love it. I mean, usually I would just spend so much more time. This has just really been such a great time saver. You know, just for every day. I cannot believe how good this foundation looks. Just not doing the extra. Okay, and now I'm just gonna set that with my Cover FX in Translucent Deep. This might be the only thing I put on my face that does not have talc in it. I really wanna try to use more stuff that doesn't have talc in it, because talc is not good for you, and I know that they say it depends on how the talc is processed, and to some degree I believe that, but you never know. I think it's just better to be safe. It's just hard because some of the like no talc brands are also just really boring looking. I recently, well, you know what, I'll get into that later. I bought a series of different makeup things I want to review at some point that are not like high-end brands, that are like natural, at least one thing. And it's black owned as well, which is a plus. But Cover FX is the only high-end makeup brand that is no talc. I think Stellar might be too, but Cover FX definitely is. So the only two palettes I'm using today are the Juvia's Place Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place, and a hair palette that I may have talked a little shit about because I was disappointed in it initially, Fenty Beauty Galaxy. I have this sitting on my nightstand and I never use it. And one day I was just like, let me go in here and use this. And I use it for my everyday, like, you know, easy, quick, go-to look. And it's really nice. It's actually really nice. You don't have to go super glittery. You can just go with a little bit of glitter and it's just like amazing. And the great thing is, I just use my fingers. I'm gonna go in with some old BH blending brush that doesn't have a number on it, but I happen to know it's BH, with Burkina. So this is Burkina right here, and that's the closest to my skin tone, so I kind of try to use it as a transition. My lids are a little lighter right now. Up here, I'm just gonna lightly apply that as a kind of transition color. Yeah, you can see that. It's subtle, but you can see it. And I'm only going to be using 3 colors. This one, a slightly darker one, the slightly darker one is Fulani. Sometimes I like to do Ada or Zulu, but I'm going to do Fulani. That's this one on the end. I just put that in the corner and a little bit on the lid. Yeah. And then I'm just going to go into the Fenty Beauty palette, the Galaxy palette, and my favorite color to use has been, although I hate this thing where all of the names are on the back of it, I believe it's Mars on Fire, but I think I'm gonna try Sunburst. You know what? How about I do Milky Way for a change? Oh, that's a little icy. You know what? I'm gonna do Mars on Fire. Sorry. Mars on Fire. I'm just gonna pat that in. This is the one that I started using the first time I started doing this look. I really like it when you can apply shadow with your fingers. Just gonna put a little bit more. Mars on Fire is kind of like, it's very like a yellowy gold with like ruby shift in it. And it just applies so nicely. Like, yes, these are glitters. No, it's not the most practical palette, but I love glitter, and I was really annoyed at how much I did not care for this palette, and I expected something different, but it is glitter. It is what it says it is. And I like how it's kind of like subtle and gives you kind of like a wet look, and you can kind of like blend it with other glitters in here. I think I'll try, oh, I really like that. I think I'll try a little bit of, I think it's Meteor Crush. I mean, these represent so different on camera, but this one is like a gold purple. Or maybe I should leave that alone. Maybe I shouldn't go crazy. Maybe I should leave it. It's hard for me with the eyes. I always get a little carried away, and I figure if I'm gonna do like a quick, you know, kind of like just get ready kind of look, it shouldn't be too complicated. I'm gonna do a little bit of Sunburst, which is this one, which is kind of like a coppery, like pink gold joint. I'm layering that on top. It may look like it's starting to get a little out of control, but I like it. Of course I didn't bring my contour. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna see if I can blend my contour out with a sponge and then do a highlighter. I'm using Truffle, the Truffle Matchstix by Fenty Beauty. This is what I've used since the day that it launched. It's not bad. I like that. I usually use the e.l.f. Contour brush that looks like a paintbrush. It's like really narrow and soft. But this doing a job. I mean, I've seen this done before. I've just never done it myself. Hold on. Alrighty. Alright. So then I am going to use a brush for the highlighter, and I'm going to use Grwm by Maybelline. Just going to put a little bit of that here. It's a little blinding, but who cares? You know, it's not like I'm going anywhere for reals. Then I'm just gonna maybe do a little highlight on my brow bone. Which means I have to get that brush, which of course I don't have. Let me just do my liner first, and I'm just gonna go off camera for that. So I'm back, I'm done with my eyeliner, and I just remembered I don't have my mascara. But before I go get my mascara, let's do my brow bone highlight. I'm doing Giza, again from the Juvia's Place Masquerade mini palette. Taking a little bit of that. Okay, that was a little bit much. Hopefully I can blend it out. Okay, I don't ever use that much. Ever. It's not so bad though. It doesn't match the rest of my glitter color scheme, but it's alright. It's okay. So I'm gonna have to go as hard on the other one since I went hard on that. That's not as hard. Okay, so I am using that $12 mini version of Bad Gal Bang mascara by Benefit, which has been living up to all of the claims that the girls have been claiming. It's good, I admit it. It's good. It's good stuff. I can't do 2 layers of it though, because it gets gunky, because mascara gets gunky. I don't care what kind of mascara it is, it gets gunky. I can only do 1. Like I can go in and do this, but then I can't go in and like try to, because then we got problems. I do like the way it does the lower lashes. I still have to be really careful though. There's some glitter fallout in the inner corners, but I like it. And we're almost done. I have been using another mini version. I like mini things. I like small things. This is how I experiment. Always pays off for me. The MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray. Wonderful. Also living up to the hype. So after that is done, I usually go in with another spray, a finishing spray, and I was using Boscia, the white charcoal mattifying Boscia finishing spray. That's run out, and I had to get something real quick until I can replace that or get Morphe. And NYX is just perfect in the clutch. It's $8 or less, and it does the job. So I just sprayed that over. And just let that dry down as well. Just lock it all in. So you know how Bite Beauty, and I love Bite Beauty, because here's another brand that is really about just using really natural stuff in their beauty products, and they don't lose any of the pigment or the formula or the look in it. I love them. I mean, I've always liked them, but I realized how much I really love them this year, because like everything they come out with is pretty dope. So they came out with the Espresso, the limited edition French press. I think it's French press lip glosses, and I was so excited. I was like all on top of their IG, like, when are they coming out? When are they coming out? I went to my local Sephora and I had to get them to get these out from the back, because I was just like, it hit stores today. Where are yours? They had to like go find them for me. So they have like, I don't know, maybe 7 colors. I have a range of like, you know, colors. Again, it's limited, and they're all like inspired by different like coffee flavors. I'm not super into coffee. I love the smell of it. I love chai though, and that is the color that I got. Dirty chai. Dirty chai. I feel like it looks like my lips but better. It's become one of my favorite nudes. It's just so easy to throw on and just go. Like boom, that's it. The formula is like, it's comfortable, it's not sticky, it's not super light though. There's definitely like, you know, body to it. I usually go in with a couple of layers of this. It's just fresh and dewy looking and easy. I just love it. I just really do. I love this look. It's so pretty. Sorry, I can't see myself, so I have to love on myself in the e.l.f. mirror because I can't see anything. I know that, I mean, obviously this took some time, but this is for me like a relatively quicker morning routine when I'm just want to get out, still want to look flawless, still want to look, you know, smooth and lovely and like glamorous, but not like over the top, fresh, dewy, you know, no big deal, didn't really do anything. This is it. I'm just gonna throw on my hair for the complete look, and I'll be right back. So here we are, voila, the finished and complete look. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to head out the door, I'm ready for anything, I'm ready to go anywhere. Should I be saying stuff like subscribe, click the notification bell? I would do that if I thought I was going to make videos on the regular, but I'm not. This is as much an exercise for me as a video editor as it is for me having fun with makeup and, you know, just wanting to engage with other people who have fun with makeup. But if I ever think that I'm going to make a series of videos that are going to come out in weekly succession, then I will be sure to tell you to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can receive regular alerts whenever I put up a video. But I'm not going to waste your time, because the next time I put up a video is going to be like, I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.